Welcome to the channel where stories come alive. Tales of survival, courage, and choices that define destiny. If you crave epic journeys, game-like fantasy, and powerful life lessons woven into every chapter, you're in the right place. Subscribe, sit back, and let the story begin. The orcs crept forward step by step, their heavy boots crunching over an eerie landscape littered with goblin corpses. But something was off. The bodies were too many, and their positions looked strangely deliberate. Then a shout rang out from afar. "Over here, you greedy pig bastards!" It was Han-Ho. The orcs snarled, their rage ignited. With guttural roars, they charged toward the sound. But as Han-Ho stood frozen, regretting his provocation, something unexpected happened. Metal doors suddenly flew across the air, slamming into the oncoming orcs. In the same breath, the corpses, those that had seemed like dead goblins, sprang to life. They were skeleton minions in disguise, armed with clubs. They ambushed the orcs from behind, smashing them to the ground in a stunning surprise attack. Seizing the moment, Sungwoo and Jisoo dashed forward. With swift, decisive strikes, they brought down the remaining orc hunters. The battle ended swiftly. Sungwoo leveled up, now at level 4. A new skill unlocked. He could now command 2 additional minions, raising his total to 7. Yet his mana remained capped at 50. Han-Ho, too, gained a new ability, High-Speed Slash, though limited to dagger use. As a result, Sungwoo reclaimed the sword he had once lent to Han-Ho. Jisoo, choosing Strength during her level up, gained 2 stat points. Together, the trio pressed on, and soon came upon a grim sight. 7 orcs were attacking a group of civilians, trapped inside a bus. The people inside had no means of fighting back, only stabbing futilely through the windows. "They're not going to make it," Sungwoo muttered. "Let's ambush them from behind," Jisoo said without hesitation. "The people in the bus can distract them from the front." But Sungwoo shook his head. "We can't trust them. They're human. In a crisis like this, they'll save themselves first." He narrowed his eyes at the scene. "Let's show them how modern civilization fights back." Han-Ho and Jisoo were caught off guard by his cold resolve. Suddenly, a truck loaded with skeleton minions burst onto the scene, crashing into the orcs and hurling them like ragdolls. As the monsters scrambled to recover, the minions leapt out and finished the job, slicing through the orcs with ruthless precision. From inside the bus, the survivors stared in horror at the skeletal army. Han-Ho approached and knocked on the cot. "Bus door, relax, we're human," he called out. The tension broke. The survivors exhaled in relief. While the group shared survival tips with the newcomers, Sungwoo spotted something unusual nearby, a vending machine-like device. Curious, he approached. A metallic voice greeted him. "Welcome to the E-Rank store." Sungwoo navigated the interface. There were 3 roulette options: bronze, silver, and gold, the last being the highest tier the E-Rank store could offer. From one side, Han-Ho scoffed. "Do you really think this thing gives real items?" Jisoo countered. "We've literally seen swords fall from the sky. Anything's possible." Sungwoo remained silent, then remembered something. He still had the unlimited rank roulette ticket, a reward for defeating the goblin boss. Without hesitation, he selected the gold roulette. The wheel spun. Jackpot. The Tear of the Sea Spirit, a legendary class orb, dropped into his hands. It increased mana by 300 points and boosted recovery by 200%. Encouraged, Sungwoo spent more coins, winning the Vanguard's shield in the silver tier. Jisoo earned a rare skill, leader of the expedition force. Han-Ho, however, received a C-rank potion bundle. "Why am I the only one who gets this kind of thing?" He groaned. Sungwoo smiled. "You'll thank those potions later." Then Jisoo brought up a crucial point. "What about the situation at the sports field?" Han-Ho added, "Are we going to give them a taste of modern convenience again?" Sungwoo's gaze shifted to the bus. "Let's use something." bigger. At the sports field, Daesung's group struggled against a horde of orcs. Trapped civilians screamed behind them, but Daesung, cold and calculating, issued his command. Forget them, focus on surviving. He ordered his shield-bearers, Jinsuk and Hyogmin, to clear a path. But then, thunder roared. A bus crashed through the battlefield, crushing orcs under its wheels. From inside, Hanho hurled knives, striking with deadly precision. Sungwoo shouted from the driver's seat, "Everyone, get in!" Cheers erupted as survivors poured into the vehicle. Hope had returned. Outside, Jisoo, her strength stat now significantly boosted, grappled with an orc attacking a fleeing civilian. With a roar, she finally overpowered the creature. She turned, triumphant, ready to boast, only to stop in her tracks. She watched Sungwoo in action. He moved with tactical brilliance, never overextending, never hesitating. Each minion followed a clear role. His attacks kept enemies at bay, never allowing them to regroup. In that moment, Jisoo felt a wave of self-doubt. She had chased raw strength, while Sungwoo had built a battlefield. She whispered to herself, "Who was he before all this?" With the orcs defeated, Daesung rushed up. "I thought you didn't want to be around these creepy monsters," Sungwoo said flatly. Daesung forced a smile. "You're not going to hold a grudge now, are you? That would be cruel." Sungwoo's tone sharpened. "Not after watching you abandon those people." "Abandon?" Daesung snapped. "That was a strategic retreat." Sungwoo nodded slowly. "I wonder if the people in the bus would agree with you." Then, a system alert appeared. The orc chief is enraged by the failure of his hunt. A greater danger was coming. "The bus is departing," Sungwoo announced to Daeseong's group. "If you're willing to follow my orders, get in." Daeseong hesitated, then climbed aboard. Before the engine roared to life, Sungwoo turned. To him. "One condition, take off your chainmail." "What? Why?" Daesung protested. "How am I supposed to protect myself?" Sungwoo smirked. "I'll protect you, but that's the price." Like the story? Smash that like, hit subscribe, and join the journey. Don't miss the next epic chapter. Until then, stay strong and keep chasing your destiny.